We get it? Are we actually live this time? Let's check. Okay, the name's not right on the stream. See how YouTube's handling it. Oh God, this internet's not good enough, bro. Alright, so okay, how's the sound? How's the audio? I don't have my labs. I left them in Key Largo and I couldn't find any to buy up there. Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it is what it is. You know, I don't know. Oh God, this sounds like I'm running off my phone's hotspot. I didn't get Starlink in time today. It took me freaking forever just to get where we're at right now. Okay, so we're gonna move on without it. We'll do this. What we're doing right now, we're building a system to protect our fuel tank because the diesel's been sitting for way too long to pressure the engine up like that. Let me get a couple screwdrivers real quick. So, where was it? All right. So you might wonder what we're doing, why we're doing it, and then, you know, I wish I could answer any of those questions. Now, for real though, we bought this sailboat for the nonprofit over a year ago now. We were trying to get it transported back to Key West on a truck, but those guys ripped me off. And figured, well, it can't be that hard to get it seaworthy again real quick and take it down the ICW to Key West to start. I mean, the plan's eventually to go up the ICW and beyond on this boat, right? So if we can't get it fitted to go south, what makes us believe we have any chance of getting it to go north? You know what I mean? This one is going to be intake, so we're going to put it on the in. Pull this off. Get ready for that. Hope I can get this off his cars. Alright, so it's like, okay, well, let's do it ourselves. You know, it's gonna be that hard. It might be really hard. But it's in a lot worse shape than I remembered. So first we are, you know, get the diesel treated so we can start the engine. But look at all that damage. It runs the whole length there with this wood coming down. So that's the problem that's going to need to be solved for sure. Yeah, they're up there. I gotta get some of my pliers for this real quick. I'm not prepared, obviously, for anything. Our real concern, we'll call it, at the moment is it's going to take a month of motoring to get this boat down to Key West. And the question is, can we get it ready to do that in a week? You know, we don't have unlimited money, right? Let me check chat, just in case anyone else popped in here, and maybe the stream's working better for you guys than it is on my test here. When I open the apps to look at it, I don't have enough internet to load the video. So, you know. Chat's loading. If anyone's there, say something from it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, we do need the hose to be much longer than that, all the way around. Yeah, our restream is completely frozen, so whatever. You know, if we get the boat running, we'll definitely get Starlink for the trip. Right now I might need that money to invest in myself and my dog and get back to Florida. It's so freaking. Okay, so what we need. Section of hose here. Oh. Hi, Mom. Tell me, is it streaming decent at all, or is it just as frozen as it looks on my preview? I really don't know. I didn't go buy the Starlink Mini yet. That's why. Cost. Funds available and all that. And I've got a rental car and a hotel for a week. tape on here, put it on this side. So hot and humid, I can't even use a plumber's tape. Yeah, so that's not a good stream experience for anyone who's watching it. That's what I was worried about. But today is a day that I've already spent way too much time and money in stores. So this has two options. In and out on both sides. That way, you know, however you mount this in your engine bag, you can get it working. So you gotta make sure you plug the other sides. And what we're going to be doing today, well, we're going to build this, set it up to run. This pump is 38 gallons an hour. It's going to, each of our tanks about 35 gallons, so it should take about an hour to do a tank once. I want to do each tank like 3 times, so this is going to be running through a lot of filters for about 6 hours total. But while that's happening, I've got a lot of other stuff to do. Yeah, I was trying to get a clean end, you know. I gotta walk into my system. So hot. Alright, I'm going to stop saying how hot it is, because you know what, I already know, and I'll never get over it if I keep crying about it. So now we need one coming out. Okay. No. So, what we're going to do here is the end to the filter needs to come out of here. So we're not cutting that length because that whole length is to go into the tanks. So we'll need to double up those on this stuff. Okay. So let's get this one cleaned up. I don't think this hose can't get small enough. The 5/16. I got a bunch more hose clamps around here. But let's see if the ones that are in this box get small enough. Yeah, that looks like it's good. Now let's get it in the right position. Up here, by carbs. So this is the barbed end. It looks like like that. Makes it hard for this to come out, and if you clamp it on, it makes it really hard to get it out. Alright, let's do that. And you know, I don't know if this does enough pressure to even need tape, or if this tape is good in diesel fuel systems. I mean, this obviously isn't going to be my running system. We may, you know, if one of our filters systems goes bad, we'll have an extra filter system. I bought like 9 of these filters, 10 microns. Okay. Yeah, so we just gotta build this. It took me all day to find the parts. Hopefully it works the way I'm thinking it will and want it to. I really obviously don't know. Never done any of this before. If you're ever watching any of my streams or any videos and you're thinking, man, this guy's an idiot, you're right. I really am. I don't know shit. But if you want to watch someone that knows what they're doing, give me about 2 years. Give me about 2 years. And then I should be pretty well educated on how this stuff works by then. If not, I'll probably, you know, wow. Let's not talk about that. The results of my failure could be really bad. But, you know, everyone dies someday. I'd rather drown to death pursuing my dreams than sit around too afraid to try. One of our neighbors in this marina here, well, we're on the hard, we're not really in the marina, but one of the other boats here, he's in town for, I think until tomorrow, but he was telling me he might have some sales for me, and that if I really needed to, could just, but, okay. This is flow out of here and into this. This one doesn't need an adapter, it's the right size natively. Well, it needs a adapter for the hose I'm dipping in, right? But what am I doing? No. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, this is right. Well, again, before we start actually sailing, if we get this engine fired up, in the next day or two, we will definitely have a Starlink Mini. Better upload speeds. Been running my phone as a hotspot for sure. Oh, if you're watching me sail or motor down the ICW, whatever it actually is, it'll be better quality. So that is go outside. So now I need so I might even be able to keep them. That's why I do this. Or not that one anymore. Good way to do it. Alright, yeah, this piece doesn't have to be very long at all. So, right there needs to be long, so up there. Should leave enough room for all the fittings and stuff on both sides. Also, this is not fuel line. Do not try to. Actually, this is. But for quick 12-hour diesel run, in theory, this should be fine. But, one thing to remember is I'm always only operating on the theory because I don't know anything. So if you think I'm telling you something that's wrong, it is. Please tell me so I can know better. If you can tell me in a positive way, that'd be nice. If not, that's fine too. Oh, okay. That's on there. There it is. I should have got a big old piece of wood to screw all this into. But it's just gonna be laying in my cockpit while it runs, I guess. We'll get up there in a minute to figure all that out. Although tomorrow, my buddy Chuck, who became my friend up in Alaska, him and his cousin are up in Wilmington right now. And supposedly they're coming down tomorrow to help me out with some stuff. I don't know what they can help with and what I'll be doing. That'll be nice. Whenever I leave here tonight, I'll try to find a Best Buy. It's Walmart and Adelaide. And get a microphone and the wireless microphones. I have 3 of them back from Key Largo. They do me no good. Forgot to put this one in. I mean, it did take me several hours running around to find all this stuff, but it cost $250. Still West Marines doing our business. Thank the Lord for that. So these were normally like $15 or like $6. And so on and so on. I think everything was 40% off. There might be a couple items I picked up that weren't. And then, I didn't have everything, so I did have to spend a lot of time running around a lot of different places. Okay. Now, this will be my out into the fuel tank. Four might be enough. I don't know. Just kind of type put it on there. It's easier to adjust it. Yeah. Our hotel's over in Myrtle Beach. So if we ever get to the point where we're not stressed out about every minute and every dollar, it'd be nice to go check out the community over there. I saw so much live music stuff happening. There's also some cool stuff here in Holland Beach I wanted to check out. There's this like doll museum thrift store combo place I drove by earlier. That it was an oddity for sure. I could tell just driving past it. I'd really like to get in there. Maybe on stream. Whew. Right, so that's now this is our intake side. I guess this is a little filter too. It's got threads, so let's put some tape on it. I'm sure they go. Oh yeah, the rev up was pretty uneventful.